Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you are coming across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, hey there, hi there, and hello. Come on in, have a seat, bring your higher self, discern for yourself. More importantly, discern why Spirit had you come across this video. 9 times out of 10, it's because you're either looking for some type of clarity. Maybe you've been contemplating something about your spiritual journey, about your life, or maybe somebody around you, and you just need some clarification, right? You need to fill in the blanks. Well, welcome. All I ask is that you come in with your own mind, thinking for yourself. Only you know your story. Don't take anybody's situation and force somebody else's story to be your story. That is my recommendation, although you do have free will to do whatever it is that you want. And whatever you decide to do, you need to know and understand that coming in here, I support you in the energy. I absolutely do. Listen, if you're returning back to the channel, then you are my beautiful soul tribe. Come on in. Let's dive into this spiritual message, baby. Let's just get to it. I've already called in my appropriate protection. I pray that you have done the same. The higher ups are talking to us. The ethers are screaming at us all these good things. It's really a season of jubilee by way of this Libra liberation season. I heard real clear as I was in the kitchen making my alkaline water, right? Not making alkaline water. Well, I guess you can say I was making it, but I bought it alkaline and it's spring water. But when you add lemons to it, does it alchemize it a little bit more? Obviously. And I infused it and or put some cucumbers in there. So I'm feeling pretty good on a natural level, y'all. Like drinking that water, honestly, can I tell y'all something? It makes me feel high. Like I feel tipsy off of lemons and cucumbers. And so my beautiful friend who is the queen, shout out to Queen B, she told me to do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't done that in a while. And maybe, I don't know if I never noticed the effects of it, but it really does give you like this euphoric feeling. So I asked her, I go, yo, is this supposed to have me all giddy and happy? I said, well, I'm naturally high frequency anyway and vibration, like naturally. That's really just who Neff is, right? I said, but this is like the icing on the cake. She's like, oh yeah, she's so sweet. Oh, I meant to tell you. I'm like, oh my God. So I love it, y'all. I encourage you that under this Libran liberation energy, as you break free of all these spiritual parasites and breaking these dark ass soul ties and purifying yourself, do you a favor, do yourself a favor, okay? Do yourself this beautiful favor and get you some of this, make you some, do whatever you got to do. That bottle of water was a slightly pricey, but here's the thing. If the universe provides it, I purchase it. I don't get caught up in prices if it's something for my body. Why? Because you'll never take trips to the doctor. All my blood work is pristine, right? That's a blessing. Needless to say, let's go ahead and dive into the energy. Holy Spirit, I heard in the download that these people are poking and pushing, kind of prodding with their energy because of this Libran season. They want you to take them out. These people want you to be mad so that you will take them out, period. There's nothing else to say. I was like, what? They want us to take them out because there's just been weird people, like, I don't know what they're doing. They want attention, like they're doing things to, yeah, it's weird. They know you're very spiritually protected. I feel like they want you to put them out of their misery. That's what I feel. Like people begging to die. This is written in the scriptures and Revelations. It talked about in the last days, there's going to be people crying out, begging to die, but the death angels won't come, like death won't come because they love the world more than they loved, love, pure love. They love the things in the world. It's almost like source of all things is giving them what they wanted. Like, you get to stay here. And they're like, no, they're being tormented though in the meantime. So this 7 of Wands lets me know that they know that you're very spiritually protected. Somebody could be really jealous of your light, just jealous. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles, toil and labor. This is gang stalkers, people getting in groups, exes, enemies, doing what they know to do best, or maybe they don't know how to do anything else at this point. I just don't know. But I really feel like they're pushing your buttons because they want you to get off of your focus. They want you to take them out of their misery. Like, they really do. Like, yeah. Because there's somebody, like, there's a lot of people that I just ignore. Like, they say stuff and they want my attention, or they comment, or they tag me in stuff that's just dark and nasty. They're cursing. I don't even feed it. Like, if you don't feed it, it dies. But some of these people are like those flying little cucarachas that just don't die. You know, the ones that land on their back and they're still kicking their feet. And there's you like, oh my God, I've been trying to be nice, love and light by just ignoring you, hoping that you would just go away. But now you're like the fly at the barbecue that I keep doing this while I'm eating my food, and you're becoming a little annoying. Needless to say, you still don't have to feed this energy, but we do observe it. It's very peculiar. It's quite peculiar to see people be so angry and really delusional, like they believe their own lies and they try to find people to believe them too. It's very interesting when I observe it. That's how I see it. Judgment is here. The judgment is harsh. Like I said, it's not easy. Somebody wants you to take them out of their misery. They want you in your darkness. Now, we all got a side that if we got to go to war, then, it's just what it is. But here's the thing, because we're so much of peace and light at this Hierophant energy, it takes a lot for me to go to war. Like, like you can't just come up and be like, oh, F you, B you, bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm using my own censors, but calling me all those names, like that doesn't work for me. That gives me the mindset that, oh, okay, this is the sticks and stones might break my bones, but their words will never reach me and or hurt me type of an energy. So I just stay in that. But if you, physically try to do something, then obviously you leave me no other choice. But as far as like somebody trying to speak curses over you by way of doing dark energy, magic, whatever it is that they call it, like what is that? That's a waste of time. But again, I feel like overall, we're too high frequency. And this is really, really sending a lot of these enemies into a frenzy. Like it's really making them angry. Yeah, see, Five of Wands, they want to fight. They want to fight. They want to defame you. They want to make you look like, you're no different than us. No, what are you talking about? Like, you're like you. And this is why all the people around you are just like you. And I'm over here with my soul tribe, and we're calling judgment down on unjust situations while y'all take each other out energetically, mentally, physically, and spiritually. But for me to take you out, it's not a noble and wise thing to do. Not at this point. I really don't have to touch you. No face, no case. Because with this judgment comes a lot of supernatural spiritual backing. Angels, war angels, divine ancestors. These are people that have honestly lost all of their spiritual protection. They don't have anything, anybody, any ancestors to call on. Yeah. They know that you're obviously going in a direction where something is coming in good for you. Page of Pentacles represents your children's with gifts. Also, good news about money, right? Somebody wanted you in poverty and it backfired. So somebody could be going through some type of, like really struggling is what I'm getting. Like really, really struggling here. I just heard the marketplace. I don't know why that's significant for somebody. Five of Pentacles. These people feel left out in the cold, abandoned. We're really starving this energy out, and it is dying slowly. This silent competition, fighting, yeah, it's leaving them with their wishes unfulfilled. They're just not satisfied. They want a good brawl. They want a good argument. They want to bring you down to this low vibration, and you're all butterflies and lollipops and sunflowers and ladybugs, right? Good luck, all the good luck symbols. You're catching these synchronicities. You're so focused on the signs and the symbols from the higher up in the higher realms that it's like, wow, you got everything supernatural backing you. You got the controllers of consciousness backing you, divine, collective. Somebody wants to slow down your pinnacle. Somebody wants this to slow down for you. They don't want it to stop. It's a beautiful test of service, though, isn't it? When things slow down a little bit financially, it gives you time to reset and ask yourself, why are you doing what it is that you're doing? Because if you're somewhere working just for money, you'll always be a slave to money. When you're working in your passion and you really love what it is that you're doing and you're aligned with that joy, I have proven this time and time again. It seems as though the universe just takes very good care of me. Like money comes all the time. So when I'm helping somebody, I'm not like, oh, if they can't pay me, I'm not going to help them. No, I'm obedient to spirit. I'm obedient to spirit. You know, a lot of us, by way of getting to this particular position and rank, by way of spirituality, do you know the service by way of humanity that we had to render before even getting to this seat? A lot of those kind acts, right? And I'm just confirming for us, Divine Collective, to illuminate this and bring this to the surface for us. A lot of those kind acts went unrecorded by people, but the higher ups are saying, I heard you. We saw you when you fed this homeless person, or when you did this person's hair for free, or when you took that lady food that needed food. You know, I see the things that we are all doing, Divine Collective. So I'm just confirming that, you know, it came from your heart is the point that I'm trying to make. Not to go on a tangent, but yeah, it came from your heart, and it matters. It matters. Okay. When you focus on service, when you focus on your passion, everything falls into place. It's about having faith. Okay. These people are afraid. They're afraid to be in purgatory. They're afraid that they've messed up their lineage by way of not going into the light in this life and or the next. And then they're afraid of their own, they're afraid of themselves. You know, when somebody wants to control this much by way of doing black magic, doing dark things, or sending you negative evil eye, or just sending you negative energy, these are people that are afraid to be out of control. When you try to control to this capacity, you're afraid of being out of control. These people are a danger to themselves, and they know it. They don't know how far they will go to get a reaction. Whatever it is stuck. It's not working. Judgment is here. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's true. It is happening. This is fate, and it's going to be rendered fairly, period. Queen of Cups, we're still coming up as psychic and intuitive. You can see these people coming from many, many miles away. Like, you already know what's going to happen. You see it. You see the outcome. A lot of them are right now watching behind the scenes, kind of spying, watching, gossiping, because they're thinking that they're going to get some type of foresight through you. Remember, these people have lost all their power. Okay. It's interesting because this is the only card that is upside down, and all the rest of the cards are in the upright. But coincidentally, this is really the way that it should be. These are people that don't want to go within. The Hermit in reverse. They're refusing to look inside because there's so much darkness. There's so many demons. They have not had a talk with the creator of all things in so long. You know, they put these other gods before themselves. They put these other gods before the creator. And now the wheel is turning in your favor, and they don't know how to stop it. They don't have any more tricks. They're not creative. They're under fake accounts. You know, they're doing, yeah, they can't hold back their anger. I said this the other day. I got like some messages from somebody again that was like saying some really nasty things about me. None of it was true. But really convinced that they are like on this mission to show my subscribers or whoever is going to listen to them, I don't know, that I'm not who I say I am. And I'm like, wow, this is great. I looked at it from a positive standpoint. I said, this is wonderful. What this is going to do is this will weed out the real from the fake. That's because I know the people that truly discern, that are really going within, that are in the Queen of Cups psychic abilities type of an energy, they're going to see, they're going to know, right? So what this person is doing is they're calling to their own kind by way of whomever is following me. So this person's kind of behind the scenes doing some stuff, trying to block money, trying to hold us back. This Four of Pentacles in reverse represents them not being able to hold us back. It also represents them not being able to hold in their emotions, right? They're not silent haters. They can't sit back and suffer in silence. They're suffering way too loud. Yeah, this is them. Look, Five of Swords. Defeated. Look at these swords on the ground. They want to feel as though they've won. Like, oh, my sword is raised. I got you. Oh, look at you. And this is us with our backs turned in the Eight of Cups energy, walking away, going towards whatever we're supposed to go towards. It's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, who are you fighting? You fighting yourself and these other people that you're convincing of whatever you're trying to convince them of. These illusions. It's beautiful though, you know, like I really honestly, all BS aside, let's have a commercial break. I really appreciate this energy. I'm so glad that it's here because it's doing the work for us. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought that you would be at a spiritual level where your enemy would literally be taking out your other enemy? Does that not make sense? Does that not give you the birds of a feather flock together type of an energy? Why wouldn't they all fraternize with each other when they're scorned and scornful? Okay, that's perfect. Like, let them, y'all. Stay in that high frequency. Six of swords, sail in the calmer waters. Yeah. These people don't like the fact that everything is fine. Ten of swords. I'm going to betray you. I want you heard. I know who you are. I did a background check or whatever the hell they trying to pull out their hat. Let them. Go ahead. It's okay. They're trying to dig up your past. They're trying to find out your real name. They want to find your address. Let them. Let them have it. It's okay. Let them. Listen, now somebody gets to the point where they start doing illegal activity. Guess what? Spirit is blocking that ass. The universe is already whooping their ass. Some of these people were headed in their motor vehicles to come and see you, and spirit blocked that ass with a rainstorm, a thunderstorm, a tornado, like a supernatural catastrophe. They like, shit. But this is what you want. This is what you're here for. You're here to go to and fro looking for whom you can devour. That's your only purpose. That's all you're here for. We understand that. But at the same time, now you're going to and fro looking for your people because y'all are devouring each other. That's your assignment. So shall it be. The Queen of Swords. Listen, listen, I'm not no battle fighting fool. Don't call me a killer, but don't push me. Okay? I'm not a killer. Is that the way it goes? The little rap song that the young people sing? I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Is that Tupac? Okay, well, listen, come on in here. You know, Neff knows a little bit of everything. How old are you, Neff? I'm 33. And I've been 33 for a really long time. I got young friends. I got old friends that still look young, but they're only old because they've been here too many times on the planet Earth. Listen, 3 of Cups is celebratory energy. What else do we need to see, Holy Spirit? I'm just going to make this short and sweet because I got a lot of people to attend to behind the scenes, more readings. Right now, the readings are on hold. I repeat, somebody else sent me money last night. A couple of y'all, listen, stop, wait, hold up, pump your commercial brakes. Readings are on hold just for a moment because I'm doing some things really big behind the scenes that I need to focus on. And right now, and for now, I am a one-woman show and a one-woman army. However, I do have wonderful, beautiful people that I am connecting with that we're now backing each other. So I'm not alone totally. But at this moment, I am the only one doing the reading. So needless to say, just hold off. If it's an emergency situation, then obviously I always recommend that you book a full reading. Please email me first before you just send me money and say, hey, is it okay for me to send you money? Anyway, that was my commercial break. Did you guys like the commercial? That was the commercial. Listen, King of Swords. Yeah, we're not playing. Spirit is saying, listen, whatever's got to go, this sword can get it done, period. This sword is about wisdom. This sword is not a battle fighting fool. This sword is not easily angered, easily tempted by anger. You know, people that are easily tempted by anger, like they fly off the handle real fast at every little thing. Those are people that I found when I kind of psychoanalyze them. They're people that validate their own evil by way of saying that they have this enemy, you know. When you're really, really, truly happy, nothing can knock you off of your square. It doesn't mean that you've not gone through things that have been unfair, right? No, it doesn't mean that. Not at all. But you've learned and you've grown, and this is where wisdom comes in, and you've learned to be grateful. You've learned to be more compassionate, not weak. You've learned to be more aware, that you're aware of everything that's going on around you. So you pick and choose your battles. And some of us are not picking and choosing any battles at all because the battles on the inside of us, going within to find that really true source of all things type of connection is so beautiful, so powerful that when you get to these little tedious, whatever these are, disputes, I guess, for them, observing it, and somebody wants to pull you into that to siphon your energy, it's not a wise thing to do. And so you're thinking wisely. Yeah. You're like, I will cut my old self off several times to be this new person, as you should, rightfully so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can't make it up. 9 of Swords. Okay, so these people are, you know, having sleepless nights, staying up all night, doing magic, speaking curses, saying bad stuff, just foul mouthed people, just, you know, very nasty energy. It's really nothing else to say. When you go this dark into this energy and you project it onto people that could care less, that don't even know that you're alive, they're just aware of you. God, you're only setting yourself up for failure. You really are. Two of Swords right here is somebody trying to blind us from the truth. And it's like at this point, really, the audacity. Do you know who we are? Like, we're not trying to flex our spiritual muscles like that. But yeah, do you know who we are? Like, when you've been through so much, you can kind of say and do what you want. But the fact that we have the power to say and do what we want, and we're still poised, we're still kind, we're still calm. It's like, look, you better let me stand this love and light. I already let my goons out the gate, though. And this is what the goons out the gate look like. It's somebody reliving over and over all them curses and all them words and all them bad things they did, trying to bury you and candles and whatever the hell, shut up spells and lies. This is a lot of lies and deception, though. A lot of this is people trying to manifest people not seeing you in a true light. Yeah, blinding people from the truth. Why? Because when you have teachers and leaders like the ones that we are becoming, and we are by way of that Hierophant energy, divine collective, we can help people pretty much get through anything. We're definitely certified. So this is that crab in a bucket mentality. They don't want people to see you. 2133, just as I said, that they don't want people to see you. So they're fighting other people. It's like, don't go over there. I heard she this. Don't go over there. I heard she used to be this. Like, they're really starting these lies because misery loves company. They don't want these other people to get free and go into the light. This is why I always say, think for yourself. Recognize energy manipulation. Recognize that. When I pull these cards represent my energy and my connection to source by way of me asking source with a light heart, hey, show me what it is I need to see to help the divine collective so that I can help them. Use me. I want to be useful, you know, by the Most High, by the creator of all. Use me. And so this is how I get my answers. We could have had this conversation without the cards though, right? Some of these people are paranoid. Some of these people lie so much that they really do believe their own lies. Like, seriously. King of Wands gives me fire sign energy. Yeah. Somebody wants to come in. Whoever this person is, this person could have, I don't know why this is significant, but okay. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius. Something's coming in fast. Okay, so this is war. Thank you, Spirit. This gives me war. Eight of Wands gives me arrows, gives me war weapons, gives me like weaponry, war, fire. Okay, thank you. King of Wands represents a master of war, confident, fiery, determined, the archer, right? The fire, Aries, the head, Leo, the lion, okay? Yeah, fire sign elements, the war. It's like a war trio, right? Sharpshooter, always hitting the target. This is what your ancestors are saying. Yeah, you don't really have to do a lot of what these people got to do. They got to go buy stuff, herbs, talk to the lady at the Botanica, try to get a goat, try to get a chicken, running out of money. The guy up the street wants to give him, you know, say, give me $250 for the chicken. You don't have to do nothing. And this is also, they can put blood over your picture, your name, or whatever they do to sacrifice to these demons now that they really can't get rid of. These demons are not under their authority, I just heard. Like, the demons are not doing what it is they want them to do. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, but they still keep feeding the demons, and the demons are like not leaving. Like, all that witchcraft is like stuck to them. It's interesting. Eight of Wands represents weaponry. Okay? So your spirit guides are saying, we're going to continue to go to war. This is liberation by way of the Libran season. Some things have to be destroyed. Meanwhile, you're a whole Hierophant here helping the world, building and or collaborating with people to bring something great into the world by way of you leaving a legacy. I just heard a lot of us are going to live a really, 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 really long time. We're going to live long enough to recover from those dark nights of the soul. Also long enough to see your lineage thrive. Long enough to just enjoy the fruits of your labor, because, you know, these battles and these cycles, they were hard. A lot of these enemies just didn't like us off the rip. Like, whoever this one is that keeps tagging me, I think I knew her in another life or something, because she just so demonic. And I'm like, I don't even know you. And I thought to myself, did somebody pay this person? Like, I just observe her like a case study. It's serious. I look at her and I look at her and I'm like, huh? And she's like, F you, beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, interesting. Look at you. You want to argue. I can't argue with you. No, I gotta go. I work for the Most High. But I'm observing you. I see you. You're there. And I'm watching like, oh, okay, right. But no, it's not penetrating my spirit. It's giving that you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You'll never take my power, my power, my. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Neff. You go too far, Neffy. Listen, I never go too far, but listen. Ace of Wands, yeah, new beginnings, okay? This is kind of redundant energy, but yeah, these people want you to take them out. They want to wage war on you. They want to prove to everybody, like, see, I told you she's evil. Like, this is the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like poking the bear. Yeah, poking the bear. Some of these people are playing both sides. Some of them can be coming off like they're friends and they're not. They really can't take their own energy. You know that? This is why they're angry. They don't like the evil that is inside of them that they're not willing to face and or get rid of. They don't like the fact that their energy is returned to them and it feels really bad. So now they're reminded of just how they're here, just not validating their life. They're in misery. You know, it's a constant reminder to them of the fact that they're not being used by the creator of all, and not in a useful way. Well, they are, because they're a great example of definitely what not to be. They're a great example of, if you got something that happened to you in your life, heal from it quickly. If you got to look at these crazy people to represent anything and put a positive spin on it, this is what it looks like when you go too long not checking yourself, or you go too long being unhealed, right? You start to become, you know, what hatred looks like. Yeah, these people are angry because we're out here shining, okay? And your ancestors are protecting you. The star is here shining. Somebody's angry that you're in the spotlight. Somebody could also be on a public platform and they're competing with you. They're angry because maybe their platform is not growing as it should or whatever. But again, this is because this person has bad intentions. This has nothing to do with star status or anything like that. The best thing that people can do is not compare themselves to anybody else. The best thing that you can do by way of your higher self is stay in your own lane. The best thing that you can do is look at the people that are doing things that you want to do. When I first decided or answered the call to do tarot, because when I first got my first tarot card deck, I was like, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? Like, this ain't what I do. Like, how do I do this? Right? Because Spirit was calling me to do it. I'm like, oh, I was so stubborn. Like, I was the worst student to the universe. I'm like, okay. I ordered the cards and I start flipping them. I'm like, well, how do they flip them like that? You know, so then I practice it and the cards are flying all over the place. Anyway, listen, what I did was, you know, I blessed my cards and I dedicated them to source. I said, these cards have to give me the answers so that I can help people. I know what I've been through, and I feel as though it is my spiritual obligation to go back and help people that are going through things, like myself. And that's exactly what I did when I got my cards. The moment I did that, all my answers came up. Now, sometimes that tarot card deck drugged me to and fro. It was people that I had to get rid of that was coming up in the cards. I'm like, really? And the truth just was so consistent. And so in that, I researched people on YouTube that I admired the most, right? That had a large following, that were doing things by way of spirituality, be it Bible scriptures, whatever. I watched the structure, right? Not copying because I'm my own self, but this is what people have to understand is if you want to be successful, surround yourself with successful, happy, high vibrational people. You know, this is not, oh, I see you're in the public eye, I want to compete with you and fight, because your platform is just going to dwindle to nothing. And eventually people will see that you're not authentic. and see that your heart is not in it. It's about passion. It's about heart. It's about caring. And then when you're really, really lined up with your higher self, you can feel when somebody's ingenuine. You can feel when they're genuine, when they really, really care. And I care. Like, I really do care. When this camera is on and when it's not, I care. I think about y'all. I pray. I'm sending light. I'm like, I really do give a damn. So whoever these people are, they don't like the fact that you're strong. This gives me ancestral energy, like a strong lineage, bloodline. That lady always gives me the ancestor caring for you, keeping you calm, calming the inner beast. Leo energy, right? Calming your fire, knowing that we all got fire that we can access, but you need to preserve that for what it is you really need to be passionate about. Now, if you out here with what's her name, who you don't know and they know you or whatever the hell, and fighting them, this is a waste of time and energy. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Catch yourself. If you got somebody that wants to text back and forth and be mean and go, don't do that. That's a waste of time and energy. Don't do it. Yeah, these people are just sitting back spying and gossiping. And again, when they can't find the truth on you, they make things up. Somebody's up all night, skip tracing, trying to find out where you live, trying to, like, somebody is really trying to research you, like, seriously, and spirit keeps blocking them. On top of that, they're causing themselves mental illness by way of being in a self-imposed mental prison. And this is why they're all fighting each other, because we're not available. We're just not. We're somewhere fraternizing with our beautiful high vibrational soul tribe, creating beautiful things for all, beautiful people. Like, yeah, come over here and get this love. Come get this beautiful joy. Somebody's angry because your past doesn't define you. Ooh, that's crazy. I don't know why the person who was formerly known as Black China came to mind. She's a great example. Just because she's in the public eye, she has a great following. Obviously, people have this story that are just people like myself, but because of her celebrity status, she was like, no, my name is Angela. She was like, and I'm about to heal right in front of y'all's eyes. Black China was wounded. She was hurt. And this is somebody who had done pornography, somebody who had, sex tapes. You know the story. She's like, I'm not that person no more. Like, nah, and nobody's going to make me feel like I have to be. And I just love her story. I love the fact that she gave herself permission to grow. The first thing that your enemy is going to want to do is they're going to try to, remind you of who you used to be. When they feel as though they can't get through, right? They're going to be like, well, I heard you were da. I remember you with this. I know your ex. They want to remind you of the things that maybe used to bring you pain. But when you get to this level, that stuff is a joke. You tell your own story. You tell the truth. You're like, I'm not embarrassed by my story. I'm not embarrassed that I was on food stamps. I'm not embarrassed. Like, are you kidding me? Right? Or whatever your story is. Yeah. I'm not embarrassed that I used to live in low income housing. I'm not embarrassed that I went from being a millionaire to being broke, to then from broke to being rich again. I'm not embarrassed. And I'm just giving you random ass stories of people who I feel people try to dig up your past. It's almost like, politicians. They like to go back into their past. Why? Because they want people to see this person a certain way. Confirmation. You heard that horn in the distance. Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is happening now. Somebody's spying and or watching. When you start to see your enemy get so upset that they get into this Four of Pentacles in reverse, like they just can't hold back their anger. They got to tag you and stuff and comment and dedicate like a whole channel to you. You know you're going the right way. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Because if you weren't doing the right thing, the enemy wouldn't be coming for you like this. And then the crazy part is they can't touch you. These people are in the Five of Pentacles. They're in the Five of Pentacles. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yeah. These are hidden enemies. The moon. Thank you, Spirit. They're not hidden. We can see them. They're like, she can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me. We can see you. We're the Hierophant. Stupid. You're so silly. Go back over there and play fight with your friends, okay? Listen, yeah. They don't like that people like you, that they love you, that you really come into real unions with your soul tribe. One of these people is fake and phony. You know it. You could have just stopped communicating with the person out of the blue. They know that you know. Listen, this is a fake, phony offer. Page of Cups with that fish. That fish is fake. That's a hidden enemy right in front of your face. Somebody that's not real. Three of Cups. They're watching you being celebrated with people that are truly real, though. Like, I got some real good friends now. You know that? I really do. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Like, I just love it. That's all I can say. Queen of Wands is very confident, very attractive, very determined. Again, this war energy is like, you're going to make me bring out this fire and desire. And all I have to do is tap my little baby toe or my big toe. And I got goons that will come and take you out. I've been real patient just because I am really of love and light. But this war is necessary. It's vital, honestly. It has to happen. This is the way that Libra is coming to bring the liberation. Libran energy is saying, yeah, don't fret. This has to happen. These things have to be removed because these people are not getting it. Yeah. Five of Cups, grieving, sadness, poverty, losing everything. Okay. Projecting chaos onto you, wanted you confused, and now they're in confusion. Trying to figure out why what they're trying to do is just not working. Again, it's giving me sticks and stones might break my bones, but the words that they're speaking over the divine collective can never hurt us. It doesn't even reach us. Again, we observe. We don't absorb that energy. That's just not us. We can't do anything with that low vibrational stuff. There's nothing I can do with this. So I suggest they keep their own energy and at least try to make it out of this karma if possible. You know what I mean? Or at least try to figure out how to get out of the Five of Pentacles, because all that energy that they're sending, you know, they're giving up a lot for free, not gaining anything by way of spirituality, not in the physical world, just stand in this darkness, wanting people to feel their pain and their suffering. And it's not a wise and noble thing for us to do, even though we are empaths. We're very empathic. You know, we always show empathy to people. But at the same time, again, we're being guided by the higher ups to continue on this journey and to stand at our post with our soul tribe now. That time is over. These are people that have been committed to not healing. They don't want to heal. They're committed to it. And that's it, period. They don't know where they're going after their spirit leaves their body. Some of them, they don't even have their spirit in their body. They're just a vessel for some type of dark energy, just a portal for something to jump in and out, control them, use their arms, their legs, whatever. Yeah, they're lost. It's a silent competition. You know, Five of Cups is grieving energy. Yeah, because you are the Empress. A masculine can absolutely embody the Empress. The sun is here. Love and light, happiness, joy, peace. It's real. When you're really, really happy, nothing can come along and take it. They're collaborating. They could be meeting up behind the scenes, trying to figure out what to do next, talking to spiritual practitioners. Maybe the spiritual practitioner is saying to give me more money. Somebody really, really is committed to trying to get you out of here. But this is the thing, the ethers in the universe is like, nah, that's not supposed to happen. So that's why it's not happening. Because they could be going to the practitioner like, why isn't this happening? You said she wasn't going to know it was me. You said that da-da-da-da-da. No, because this person's caring, loving, and kind. King of Cups. This is somebody that's psychic, intuitive, nice, caring, loving, kind. And it's interesting because it's being done to divine unions. And by divine unions, that could just be by way of your soul tribe. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It could just be that you don't come in contact with people that resonate with this light, this sun energy, this fiery, passionate energy by way of joy and luck. It's like, what is your passion? What pushes you? What is putting you in a position where it's going to tell you fight or flight, right? What's making you feel determined? You have to be rooted. You got to go within. You got to go within. You got to let that God on the inside of you like live through you. And that God on the inside of you is of love, light, peace. You know, everything you ask for, you get. I went to the smoothie place the other day and I ordered like a 20 ounce, which is considered to be a small smoothie with collagen powder. I think it's collagen. It's called Collagen Power. It has collagen powder in it, coconut water, all these good things, y'all, just so good. And I always get tart cherry. So when I got up to the front, I was like, yo, wait a minute, my bill. I was like, no, this should only be this much, right? So they're like, okay, we'll refund you. I'm like, oh, that's nice. They ended up giving me a huge one. I was like, what? They're like, no, we're just going to give you that one for free. I was like, oh, okay. This is how the universe takes care of us. Excuse me. I was like, oh, that's so nice. The next day I went, I ordered again another 20 ounce, a small, and the girl just looks at me and smiles and gives me another huge one of the spinach with the spinach, kale, and whatever. It's all kind of good stuff in there. I'm like, what? I'm just laughing. I'm like, thank you. And I'm very grateful. An attitude of gratitude really yields infinite possibilities when it comes to the universe. And that could sound a little hallmarkish, but that's really what it is. People are like, what's the secret? Well, your heart, not getting into these battles with people that are just taking up your time, your energy, your youth, your health. No, don't do that. Hold yourself accountable for the energy that you come in. This is why I support everybody's energy. It doesn't mean I'm going to feed it, right? I'm going to starve this energy out. This 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, whatever that shit's going to starve until it dies. Like, I ain't feeding that. That's not wise. Are you crazy? I'm sitting in the Hierophant seat. Do you know what I had to go through to get here today? On this day? Oh, no, honey. That's not wise. That's not nice. I'm not going to do it. No, thank you. I don't want it. No, thank you. Yeah. And then I went to buy my son a 6-inch sandwich. And the guy who I told you now follows my YouTube, I was like, oh, I just need to get my son this sandwich because he says that the lunch at school is just horrible and I didn't get a chance to make him a lunch today. So I'm telling him the story. I'm just talking and da-da-da-da. He's like, aren't you the one from YouTube? So he heard his coworker in the back say something. He's like, oh, no, don't say that to her. I said, he throws his hand. He's like, she's going to take it to YouTube and call judgment on it. Don't do that. The lady was like, what? I hollered so loud. Shout out to Josh. He's so funny. I love his energy. He's an earth angel. He's so sweet. And so I'm like pulling out the money. I'm like, okay, how much? And he's like, it's for free. I'm like, what? I love the universe. I love people. You know why? Because I've done that for people and nobody knows that. I just do it because I like to see people happy. I'm like, what do you need? Are you hungry? What do you need? I'm like, here, just take it. They're like, really? So when it comes back around because of what you put out, you're cashing in good karma. And it's not that you do it just to get. No, it's a joy, right? It's a joy that you have giving, seeing people be happy, being okay. And now people want to see you happy and see you being okay. So when you get little Mr. What's his name and little Miss so-and-so that you don't know, ain't never known, not energetically connected to, wanting to wage war, listen, if you want to watch for shits and giggles, that is your own will, okay? We all have free will. But if you don't want to feed that energy, just starve it out. You're not required to send anybody love and light who does not want love and light. They don't want it. Do not cast your pearls onto swine. That's the message. Anything else, Archangel Michael, that you'd like to tell us here today for the beautiful Divine Collective? Thank you, Divine Ancestors, beautiful cosmos. Shout out to the higher ups. Thank you for your presence. Okay, this is what they're saying. They're being a little facetious. I'm going to be honest. We're nice, but our ancestors and our goons and our spirit guides and our supernatural backing is like justice. They don't have time. We're like, but they're like, this is harsh, y'all. Damn. This is what they want to say. They're like, Mayada's in the building. Judgment angels are here. This is real. We sent messengers to warn people. You touched our anointed. You did the prophets harm by way of speaking ill will and or lying on them or just projecting nasty energy, witchcraft, dark magic. And now justice is here. So say it to us. Talk to our spirit guides, talk to our angels, talk to justice, talk to the creator of all things. That is where all of what you did needs to be reviewed because we can't do anything with it. We never could. Justice, justice. Meanwhile, the Chariot is here. You're moving forward. A lot of you are relocating. Yeah, moving into equal give and take. Yeah, making peace with the past. Yeah, brand new beginning. I love it. I love y'all. This is your message. Just wanted to pop out really quickly, give you all this love and light. Thank you for your beautiful love donations. If you need to reach me, my email, my Cash App is in the description box below. If you need anything, you can absolutely email me. If you need prayer, absolutely send me an email. I'm always available to do that. But until the next video, the personal readings is what I was going to say. I was trying to say three things at once, but I was going to say until the next video, peace be with you. I say that so much, but no, I was going to say until I tell you about the personal readings being open again, they are closed, okay? Just for now, because Neff has to rest and it's a lot going on behind the scenes. And I try to do those readings in a way that we give instructions, right, of what we need to do now that we know the problem. We give instructions on what needs to be done in lieu of you now exposing what has been done to you, now taking your power back, taking accountability for your part and what you allow people to do. First and foremost, if you're in a situation where people want to cause conflict, get the hell away from them as best you can, okay? Be mindful, be smart, okay? If some of you are saving money to move forward, do so, but be obedient to spirit and your higher self, if nobody else, okay? This is the message, though. I love you. I love you. I love you. Until the next video, as always, peace be with you.